Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're gonna be talking about Pythagoras theorem. Now, if you wanna know what Pythagoras theorem is, carry on watching this video. Please make sure you subscribe and like this video, share to your friends, and hit that little bell while you're at it. So Pythagoras theorem is a way of finding lengths of a right angle triangle. These lengths, and this man Pythagoras was the one who found out Pythagoras theorem because his name's in it. Now, how to use this? So there is a formula, and if you know, that's good. That's great. If you do know, subscribe. So the formula is a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. This is the formula. So I'm gonna tell you how to use it. So imagine this was, I don't know, 15, this was 12, and this was 9. This is A right here. This is C. This is B. So now what you want to do is, let me tell you step by step. So step 1, you write out the equation. Step 2, you take these numbers and replace A, B, and C. But if you want, this also works if you don't know one of them. For example, if you don't know this one, and for example, if you don't know like this one right here, yeah, it's okay if you don't know. So if you don't know what this right here is, this is how you work it out. So you know what this A, and this is B. So you insert the numbers and replace it with the letters. So A is 9, and there's a squared here, so we have to put squared because we haven't squared the numbers yet. And then 12 squared is equal to c squared. So now you want to square these. 81 plus 144 is equal to c squared. 81 plus 144 is equal to c squared, which is 225. So if you want to find out what c is equal to square root of 225, which is equal to 15. So now you know what this is. This is equal to 15. Now, if you want to find out this, and this is, I don't know, 9, and this is 15, you do the same thing. You write it out step by step. You insert the numbers. We don't know B, so write B as B squared. Square the numbers. Now, if you want to find out what this is, you write it out. So this is a kind of different to the previous one. So b squared is equal to, now here, all the time, every time, if you're doing this, there's no sign here, it always means that there's a plus. And when you're gonna bring this to this side, that inverts. So 225 minus 81. So plus becomes minus. Multiplication becomes division, like that. So if you do, so step 5 is b squared is equal to, and you minus it, so 4, 1, 4, 4. And then to find out b, this is the last step, you do square root of 144, which is equal to 12. And this is equal to 12, which is what we wrote here. So you see that it works. If you want to find out this and you don't know, and you know only this and this, you do the same thing. A squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. You insert a, which you don't know, so it's a squared. B is 12 squared, and c is 15 squared. A squared plus 144, 12 squared, and 2225, which is 15 squared. Now what you want to do is you want to find out what a is. So you do a squared. You want it to bring this here, this side. So whatever this sign will be, it will invert. So is equal to 225 take away 144. So a squared is equal to 225 take away 144, which is 81. 81. And then you do a squared, a is equal to, so you're finding out just what a is. So you do 81 squared, which is equal to 9, which is 9. So that's what we end up, that's basically this right here. So now, if you want, this is another thing that Pythagoras found out. This is always 90, as you know, and this, imagine this is 28. This is 15, this is 12, and you need to find out what p is. That's the opposite. So here, you need to use these: sine theta, cos theta, and tan theta, which is equal to opposite divided by hypotenuse. Now if you don't know what opposite or hypotenuse or adjacent is, I'll explain in a sec. Adjacent divided by hypotenuse, and opposite divided by adjacent. So for this one, you will need a calculator. So if you don't have one right now, bring it out. And you need the scientific calculator. So make sure you have a scientific calculator. So if you want to know what opposite is, you are finding this. The degrees are here. This is the degrees right here. So you do that. So this is opposite to 28 degrees. Now that's opposite. This is always hypotenuse, and this is adjacent, because look, 28 is next to 28, and always the longest side. Basically, this is always the hypotenuse. It's never different. So yeah, if it's always the hypotenuse, so now you want to use, so you know this and this, hypotenuse and adjacent. What you want to do, so you want to use sine theta. This is step 1, which is equal to opposite divided by hypotenuse. Now if you're saying that you don't know opposite, this is how you find opposite. So you can also use tan, but sine is easier. You can also use tan, but sine is easier. So you want to write the second step, sine. Instead of this, the circle, you have to write this, 28 degrees, which is equal to, and then you write the opposite, which is p, and then the hypotenuse, which is 15. 3. Step 3. So now you don't know what p is, so you can't divide by 15. So what you want to do is you want to bring 15 on both sides. You want to multiply it. So 15 here, sine 28 degrees is equal to p over 15. You do 15 here as well, but these both are cancelled. So it's only 15 bracket 15 sine 28 is equal to b. Now you can put this into a calculator. So this is where you'll look in a calculator. You don't need to write bracket around 15. You want to write bracket, no, not bracket, sine 15 sine bracket 28 degrees. You don't need to write degrees, but I am. So let me do this quickly. 15 sine bracket 28 close bracket is equal to 7.0, which is equal to 7, basically 7. So now you know that p is equal to 7. So we have found out that the p is equal to 7. So you can write 7 here as, yeah. Now if you want to find out the degrees, so if you have this and you want to find out, for example, x, this is 9, this is 15, this is 12. What you want to do is you have the opposite adjacent. So right opposite adjacent and hypotenuse. To find out this right here, you want to use sine, or you can use any, but I'm using sine, it's easier. Sine theta is equal to opposite divided by hypotenuse. Now that is opposite divided by hypotenuse, you want to replace it. So this is step 1, this is step 2. Sine, you want to write the degrees where it says 0, so it's x degrees is equal to this opposite and hypotenuse. So hypotenuse is 15 and opposite is 9. You want to do this, so you know how we did in the previous one here. We did this step right here. You want to do the same thing again. So you want to do 15 sine x is equal to 9 over 15, and then 15 here as well, and this was just cancelled. But we need to find out x. So what you want to do, you want to bring x this side, x this side, and sine this side. So to find out x, you want to do is sine minus 1 power minus 1. You don't want to include the 15 here here like that. This is just to show what you can do, but I would recommend not to do it. But I just showed you what you can do. Sine minus 1, 9 divided by 15. So this is what you want to put in your calculator, this right here. So let's do this. Sine minus 1 bracket 9 divided by 15 is equal to 36 point, no, 36.9. 36.9. It says that, so you always want to round it to the first decimal place. So x is equal to 36.9. So thank you for watching, guys. Please make sure you subscribe, like, share, and hit the little bell. Hit that little bell. You want to do this in the next 5 seconds. You would get 10 years of amazing luck. Try it, it really works. You want to do subscribe, like, share to your friends, hit the little bell. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.